I explained. So, there had been this village that had so angered Danarn, that Danarn called to her priestesses and plotted their torture. The village had done nothing more than skip one Midsummer's Eve festival, but that was enough. The log that broke the ox's back, so to speak. The priestesses called all the fairy folk to help, and together they fashioned a torture that would satisfy Danarn.
Well, what was it? I asked.
I continued. The village was trapped in a time warp. Every century, a new day would dawn in the village. The villagers and anyone in the village would live that day in that century and wake up the next morning 100 years later. If they left the village, they would never be alive to return when it reappeared. It is a once-in-a-lifetime tourist experience. Many people have chosen to stay in the village. That's why things have improved. There are solar-powered coolers now. Everyone who makes their way here brings something to barter.
I brought my claymore just as you suggested. However, the only thing I've seen that is of interest is that ram's horn, and he won't part with it. I said. What have you found?
I sighed. Nothing. No trinkets. I've brought 3 saltwater pearls to trade, and made arrangements for a room for the night.
The captain will be furious if this legend turns out to be true and you don't return to the Enterprise tomorrow morning. I explained. Mr. Spock did approve the experiment though.
I awoke and felt very refreshed. It was a beautiful day and the ground fog was clearing. I left the small inn and strode up the hill past the broken sign that said Doon. At the crest, I pulled out my communicator and signaled the Enterprise. Lieutenant O'Reilly to the Enterprise, I said.
I turned from my station. We have him, Captain.
On speaker, Mr. Data. Mr. O'Reilly, I believe that you've been AWOL longer than anyone in history. I have several people who wish to talk to you once you've beamed up. Ambassador Spock, Mr. Scott, and Admiral McCoy are on board awaiting your return to the Enterprise E.
I thought quickly and said. AWOL. What's an E? Who the hell are you? As the transporter locked on and I disappeared.
Given a ride, took a walk through the fog so grey. Found himself in Doon where time won't sway. Scotty said, wait laddie, you mustn't be late. But the mist whispered secrets, it was all in his face. Beam me up from the place that's caught in the past, where the village breathes forever, but moments don't last. Picard and they chart the course through the stars. Spock and McCoy debate the heavens and Mars. Kevin saw the tartan skies fall like a dream. Bagpipes of light sang through the cosmic stream. Scotty called out from the ship's distant glow, said don't trust the timeless, they're not what they show. Beam me up from the place that's caught in the past, where the village breathes forever, but moments don't last. Picard and they chart the course through the stars. Spock and McCoy debate the heavens and Mars. Beam me up from the place that's caught in the past, where the village breathes forever but moments don't last. Picard and Data chart the course through the stars. Spock and McCoy debate the heavens and Mars. Kevin saw the tartan skies fall like a dream. Bagpipes of light sang through the cosmic stream. Back then saw the tartans got the course through the stars. Spock and McCoy debate the heavens and Mars. The transporter hummed as it shattered the haze. The Doon spell melted in the starlit blaze. Kevin's heart ached for the wonder and lore, but he stepped onto the path to seek out much more. The crew met his gaze with questions untold. Spock raised an eyebrow, McCoy called him bold. They saw from the echoes of Doon's shore. In the vastness of space, they discover much more. Bring me up from the place that's caught in the past, where the village breathes forever, but moments don't last. Picard and the chart, the course through the stars. Spock and McCoy debate the heavens and Mars.